Hello everyone, and welcome back to the next episode of this UK and Transport Fever 2 series, and welcome back to southern Scotland / northern England / mid Scotland. You may have noticed this new road, which has solved some traffic problems and brought with it some traffic problems, but my fix, which will hopefully work, is to get 2 lanes when they kind of join in, and then 3 lanes here, and the reason for that is just to give 2 right turn arrows so they can use both lanes. Otherwise, if you do 3 lanes all the way round, or 2 lanes all the way round, they won't give you 2 right turn arrows. So you see this vehicle here turning from that lane into the far lane, yeah. So, yeah, it's working here. So that should be good. Anyway, today the plan is to get more industries set up using our vast road network rather than putting more trains around the place. We're going to use roads. So we've got, I think the main one we're going to set up is this field. Now this is going to require oil, which will come from either here or here. That's going to require crude oil, which will come from here. And I think there was one other, a couple of other ones up in the Highlands as well, which we're going to use. So, let's get started. So, first crude oil plant was, I've lost it here. What we're going to do is we're going to connect it down to this road here. So then that can run into Humphreys over into one of these two. This one's got slightly better road access, so it'll be this one. So we need buildings. Truck stop. This one, we're going to go for everything 30 meters because more capacity to hold stuff. This one's only going to have one platform because there's only one line that's going to come out of it. And we're going to go into here, which will have 2 on each side, because there'll be 4 lines, 3 bringing crude oil in and 1 taking out crude oil. Then, at the fuel plant, be a bit different. I'll put 4 in. 1 of those will be for delivering oil, and 3 of those will be for taking fuel out of here to other places. We're also then, like I said, going to get set up the 2 crude oil places. Actually, no, there's another one there as well. I think we'll get them. Or we could bring these 2 into here. I mean, what's the capacity of these things? These can get up to 800. This can get up to 800. So yeah, there's no point in bringing in a second lot of oil. However, this can get up to 800, which means it will need 1600 crude oil. This can do, actually, to be honest, we only need 2 oil wells to supply 1, crude oil wells to supply 1 oil. However, we could get stuff over here for plastics to make goods. Therefore, I'm going to save these 2 to go into there. Take this one from here to make the long truck journey down to Berwick. There we go. So let's just get lines set up straight away. So this is going to run down. I don't know which route it's going to do. We'll see. Down to Berwick West. And because there are only now going to be 3 routes on this, I'm going to cut off this platform here. So that is Berwick Crude Oil 1. There we go. We're then going to get another line, which is from this one into different platform, please. And this is Berwick Crude Oil 2. Then out of the other remaining platform, which put itself on by default, it's going to run along the new road probably. Yep. Not surprised by that routing. Run down to Carlisle, so that is Carlisle Oil. And then that will start producing fuel. So we need a road depot somewhere. There's one in Edinburgh. So, cargo. We're going to get these big ones here. Now, to come from the Highlands one, I'm going to get 15 on Barrick Crude Oil 1. I'm then going to get, because it's not coming from so far, 7 on Crude Oil 2. And then those combine probably 8 on oil. So let's then hopefully, we'll see. Shipments going up. This should have some stuff waiting there. Same up here. Which routes this takes? Okay, it runs down here around the roundabout. It's a bit odd to kind of switch lanes like that. Then runs over this bridge, through Inverness, then down through the Highlands, down that road, then comes off here at Perth to run round to get onto this road, which it then follows, hopefully not getting held up in traffic too much, round to Edinburgh, where then kind of splits weirdly, kind of runs along here to Berwick. Now, how is the traffic? Now it's backing up there. It's not backing up there anymore, at least. It's just backing up going into this roundabout. I mean, they can. Oh, I know what the problem is. I built this bypass road, but I didn't put player ownership on it, so the game just kind of downgraded it to make it a city road so it could put buildings on it. That's what the problem was. So no one was using it, because it was seen as slower. But hopefully that will get it back up and running again. So that will get that set up. Now it was plastics, wasn't it? So this is where the oil is. So it's up a big hill, so in fact it's probably one of the highest points in the game on the map. So what we just do is we bring it down with it still following the land. Just so that it's more expensive to build bridges and tunnels. We've got oil from here, crude oil from here, crude oil from here, which is also on a big hill. Yeah, this is going to be a challenging one to get down. Right, let's start it by going round this way. That doesn't. And now it's kind of bending away from where we need it to get to, just to get down. There we go, can it go into there? Yes, we're going to build up the land, even though it's more expensive, just to make it look more realistic. So that one's connected, this one's already connected to the road, so truck stop. Truck stop. Three platform truck stop. There we go, and then chemical plant, 2 platforms. And goods plant, 4 platforms. We haven't connected this up to the road yet. That's not too difficult. Where's this? Oh, there we go. Just waiting for it to load in. There we go. So that'll do that. We need steel. So steel we can get from Aberdeen. We need iron ore, which we can get from this, what's called Inverness. This is only really going to supply half of its needs if it's going to max out. So let's look further afield. And also for coal. There's an iron ore here near Ayr, which we could bring up. That's fine. The one in Elgin, which is called Inverness. And then coal, which is going to be more difficult, I think, because I can't see any of it. Ah, that one there, that's going to be a nightmare. But I think we'll do it. And this one up here, Hexham. So we're going to bring coal over the border. So single platform. Somewhere where it will connect to the road. There we go. That does connect. Yeah. This one. I kind of want to do it. It's going to be a bit of an interesting road. So we're going to make it follow the coast. Oh, that'll be a nice cliff to drive on. So bring it down. Drive it along the cliff. Want it right, kind of get it to then cut across the centre of the island to the other side. And then get it to come up and then bridge. Now we need it more grand than that. There we go. And then hopefully, there we go. That looks fun. We can bring it into here, to be honest. That will be the easiest one. So those are the two coal. Then we need truck stop. It's not. In some ways, it's nicer to do the cargo by road, as you don't actually have to build much. You just need to put some truck stops down. I mean, yeah, in a couple of places I've had to build roads, but most of the infrastructure's already there. And then at the steel plant, 3 platforms. And that will run to the goods plant. So that's more lines to get set up. So take this one, which is Aviemore crude oil 1. And then we'll take, where was the other one we designated? There we go. Bit of a weird kind of, it's a long distance to cover, to go not a very long way as the crow flies. So that's Aviemore crude oil 2. Then this is going to turn into, whoops, don't need to stop there twice. Aviemore exchange, that's going to run up to the chemical plant. It goes that way. Okay. Yeah. Might give those roads some usage. So that is Elgin oil. We then want the chemicals to go around Inverness. That's also quite a long distance. Hang on a minute. Ferry. Get rid of this line. Let's get a ferry set up. Honestly, that route is just screaming out for a ferry. Ferry. We only need a small landing, I think. Let's just get it there. And get it there. We'll connect them up. Get a road there. Get it to run up to the back of the building. Make a backward street access at the back of this. Connect that up. And this one. Because that's high up, what we can do is kind of bring it round and then up. Okay, that's a bit of an awkward shape, but yeah, there we go. Boat. And that is Inverness Chemicals. And then go with the other system, so it's going to go that way. That is Aberdeen Iron Ore 1. Iron Ore. Did I press create a new line? Is the game being laggy? I'm not sure I did press it actually. Yeah, it's this one, isn't it? Dumfries sidings all the way up to Aberdeen. Preferably using a different platform at Aberdeen, so it kind of runs through there, down through. Yeah, that makes sense. And that is Aberdeen Iron Ore 2. And then coal. Yeah, we'll get them to share platforms. So, Aberdeen Coal 1. And then the other one comes in from near Hexham to Aberdeen onto platform 1. Aberdeen Coal 2. Yeah, so which route does this take? This kind of runs down, presumably goes over this bridge, yeah. And then runs down here. No, it runs along what we're calling the M1, though in that part of the country it's the A1 and sometimes the A1M, but let's just not overcomplicate things. And then this one from third platform we could just actually send it to the chemical plant to put on a ship. So we'll get back the second platform that we deleted and call it Elgin Steel. And then we just get it to go across the waterway. So we need a vehicle depot. Let's put a vehicle depot in Elgin. It's a decent sized place. And it's near where a lot of our cargo routes are. So first of all, we've got the crude oil routes, probably 5 and 7. So 12 in total, because I can count. And for number 1, we're going to get the 5. And then for number 2, because it's longer distance by road, we'll get 7. Now we'll have oil. It needs to get over to the chemical plant. For that, we'll get 7 trucks. Obviously, these truck numbers can be adjusted later. Elgin oil. Right now, for making the steel, we then want these, which carry 48 all cargo. We need, okay, So the first one is a relatively short hop to there. That'll do 5. For iron ore 1. The second one comes from the south of the country, so south of Scotland, I mean, by the country. So we'll get 12. And then both of the coal routes will get 15. So, once the game auto saves. So 12 for iron ore 2, then 15 for coal 2, let's just say, and 15 for coal 1. Because they both come from a long way away. Then, for the steel route, we can get these trucks to carry 57. It's not that far, I think 6 trucks will be able to quit for this. For Elgin steel. Then we need a boat. Which is going to have to be small and carry both steel and chemicals, which it does. Now, because it's a short distance, I'll only get 1, but given the demand that's probably going to be on this, I wouldn't be surprised if we have to get it up to 2. So now, let's let these run, start producing the things they need to produce. This is busy. Where's the next train? There. So let the game run. Let's see how these new lines are doing. And then I will come back to you once we have everything. And yeah. Sort it all out. Well, no. Once they start producing fuel and start producing goods, which will be quite a while in game time because it runs slowly, I will then come back to you and we'll set up the lines to deliver those to the towns / cities / this is a big traffic jam. What are they queuing? So they're queuing this junction. We could do like a clover leaf or something for this junction. Okay, let's make this a proper junction. I shouldn't have deleted that. I just got those vehicles tracked. You need to delete from the end first, so vehicles don't get stuck in the middle. Right, let's get a clover leaf going. So, this is going to run through here. And then this into here. Yeah, that's fine, to be honest. And to be honest, we'll make this one as kind of highway style, 2 separate roads down to the roundabout. Because merging roads in the lanes kind of go all funky. So do that like that. Then we'll kind of run this up. This roundabout could do with being, because city roads, we'll use city roads. 3 lanes. Just for that little segment there. So they can use 2 lanes. But maybe we'll also just reintroduce this. Or not. Actually, what we can do for this, because there's a bus stop, I kind of don't really want vehicles getting stuck there. So we'll use bus lanes like this. So the buses, the trucks also use those, but yeah. So the cars don't get stuck there rather than having the slip road. Right, now for the junction. We are going to do a cloverleaf. Now a cloverleaf isn't quite as good as some other junctions, like a fully separated kind of junction, but it gets the job done. Because as you'll see as I'm building this right now, this kind of goes on before this comes off, so it's not quite as effective. However, for this case, it will do, and it's still going to be better than the old junction we had, which was just on and off ramps. This is going down, although we really kind of don't press the build button rather than the change the height button. Too much slope. Yeah, let's bring it off this slightly further back, like this. Bring it up as much as we can. Don't bridge it. I said don't bridge it. Thank you. This one can just follow the ground and run into here. Let's see the final. This is a big elevation difference here. See the final loop. There we go. And then this one, to be honest, just goes like this. Just because of the way they kind of interact here. Well, I don't really want it doing that though. Because they're kind of running almost parallel here. Make it kind of go run like that instead. And this one needs to come off while it's in the tunnel. And to be honest, we'll make it run into the roundabout. Okay, right, let's leave this to run, leave the traffic to sort itself out, and also leave the cargo to get delivered. And hopefully when I come back to you, the traffic won't be even worse than it is now. Okay, let's use some lanes. I'm not leaving you quite yet. What I'm gonna... let's leave it all as is now. There we go. Hopefully this will sort itself out, because it's now, although this bit's clear, it's now not really moving great once it gets onto the bridge there, because it's still backed up all the way to here. What's that doing? That's the bus line that kind of does that, and that truck's just kind of doing whatever it's doing. I don't really want it running across there, to be honest. Let's get a waypoint set up. Manage line. And going from Olipole south to Berwick west, you go this way. There we go. This is just traffic chaos. This truck is going to need to move at some point. But these vehicles, if you see, they're all merged inside each other, because when we deleted the roads and everything, so they're slowly getting unmerged. Yeah. Okay, right. I'll be back with you. This is taking too long, and we've still not kind of got everything. And then the trucks get stuck in traffic jams. This game is so slow. Everyone on this roundabout's using one lane. That hasn't worked at all. If everyone's using one lane, then nothing's being achieved. You know what I might do, because a lot of vehicles are doing kind of going through to the main road, kind of just do that lane there, which the trucks can use and vehicles can use just to cut onto the motorway. Anyway, if we look at the cargo lines, I just set up the ones delivering. There are now chemicals, but this won't produce until it gets steel, which this won't make because it hasn't got any coal yet, because that's coming from like southern Scotland, northern England. But I've set up all the goods lines, I've set up all the fuel lines. I think we're just going to have to let this run over the next couple of episodes and see what comes out of it after that. I mean, got oil there, that's good. Where's our... So that's producing now. It's producing oil, that will go down to the fuel plant, but traffic jams and this game just running slow and long distances mean this is going to have to just end here, so thank you for watching. Do you reckon this might need a new train? I mean, it's like full. I've got 400 million. New train. This is never not full. So, let's get one more train on it. And yeah. This route needs one more bus, I think. So yeah. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.